first thing that we will look at here are our notations. So Tekken's an intimidating game, right? It's arguably one of the hardest fighting games out there, but it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. That's the important part. Tekken can be played very simply, and then you just go deeper and deeper as you're comfortable with it. So notations, we'll just use a normal controller, right? DualShock here. Tekken's a 4-button fighting game. So on DualShock, you have square is going to be 1, and it corresponds to a certain limb. So left punch is 1, right punch is what we call 2, the triangle button. Your left kick is going to be 3, the X button, and your right kick is going to be 4. Looks cool, right? The circle. That's it. 4-button fighting game. It's cool in arcades. It's still cool, home on console now on PC. You can also, it's important to know, you can also double up your buttons. So you also have combinations 1 plus 2 at the same time. So see, we have a 1, a 2, and then a 1 plus 2. A lot of people on controller or even stick will map or bind these. So I have my 1 and 2 on my shoulder button. So instead of having to, as we call claw, hit 2 buttons at the same time, you just hit your little shoulder button. There you go. Then you have 3, you have 4, and you have 3 plus 4. Now every character's moves are going to be different, right? But just to give you an example. So that's the right side of your pad. The left side for your movement, Tekken is an 8-direction fighting game. So you have your up, your down, your back, your forward. I know, like Street Fighter, different fighting games have different terms. We use octagonal terms. So you have your forward, your down, and then you can also hit the diagonal input of what we call down forward. You can also hit down back, which is what you're going to use to block blows. You can hold back, which is what you use to block moves standing up. Tekken is a 3D fighter, right? A little bit different. So when we hit up, we're actually going to sidestep into the 3rd dimension. Just as if we tap down, we're going to sidestep as well into the 3rd dimension. So forward, back, up, down, down forward, down back. You'll have upward and backward octagonal directions. You don't use them as much, honestly. We don't like to jump in Tekken, unless you're Akuma, which isn't Tekken. That's a whole other story. So there we have our basic notations.